The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Portugal, Johnny!
This match is going to be exciting. I can almost guarantee it.
Big match for him tonight, but he certainly looks up for the challenge.
And approaching the ring, from Mexico, the Masked Man!
The WWE Universe letting him hear it.
Whoa, it looks like he hasn't missed many gym sessions.
And there's the bell.
We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor's backing down here.
Yeah, and you could cut the tension with a knife. I mean, no one's giving an inch. Oh, this is a standoff.
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here.
Yeah, this is one of the classic ways to test your opponent.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. Looking to be in great physical condition here, almost impervious to pain.
One. I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Four. Ow! Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. 7.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? What force! I thought the canvas would break. That slam was powered by superhuman strength.
Unbelievable. Finding a groove here. Toast.
Man, you can hear that. It's awful.
No kidding. How much more can he take?
This guy's a machine.
He's showing no signs of letting up. There may be no fighting out of this. That's it. He's done. And there are the ropes.
I assure you, that hurts.
Stay down. Stay down. Oh, this will bring everybody to their feet. That's it. He's out.
What a finishing move. This could be it right here.
And into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Just making his presence felt there. These guys giving the sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match. There's the suplex.
That was nice. It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end. Here's the cover.
And he escapes with a kick out. We're looking at complete domination here.
Now that's how you do it.
We know what's coming here.
That's it. He's done. There's some serious power right there.
Makes the cover. And a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. He's got him.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
One.
It hurts just watching it again.
Ouch. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. It might be smart for the ref to call for the bell. That neck looks to be in bad shape. Well, we're on the move here. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Not today, too fast.
Whoa, what a drop kick.
The end may be near.
That's it. He's out. This guy's just too strong. Oh, look at this. He's in big trouble.
There may be no stopping him.
That's it. He's done.
And here we see it from this angle.
Oh, my gosh. Looks even worse from here.
These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win. You can practically feel the wear and
Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you. An early pin attempt.
Come on, ref, count.
2. And it's up. He got the shoulder up. Quick thinking. routine to avoid that.
Oh, much more of that, and he's not going to last long. This guy's just look out! Hey, so effective. A quick pin. Can he do it?
Maybe.
2, 3. What a tremendous victory. Let's take. You want to? I can't. I can't believe what we just saw. Highlighting.
Here's your winner, Johnny.
And that's a huge win for this guy.
Man, when you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. But that's just the harsh reality of it.
And it looks to me like...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the middleweight championship. Portugal, King. And his opponent from Portugal, he is the middleweight champion, Gabriel.
So much anticipation. This is going to be one for the record books.
Let's just call it for what it is, an all-out brawl. This match is not an impressive display of holds. This is a war where two men are going to attempt to tear each other limb from limb and pulverize one another beyond recognition. And King, we have a front row seat. Making it look easy.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
A win for King here would successfully mark the culmination of a long journey to the top.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Right, and the message reads P-A-I-N.
2.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
4.
Now that's a takedown. That was impressive, King.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
7.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
He's absolutely relentless here. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. Oh, out of nowhere.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here? Oh, wait. Nice reversal. Boom! Oh, a serious knockout blow. The shoulders are down. He's showing no signs of letting up.
Folks, the title is on the line in this one. What a move by King.
Yeah, I like King's chances now.
Covers.
1, 2.
And he escapes with a kick out. There he goes again.
And again. And again.
And again.
Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here?
That's like watching someone being manhandled. What force.
No kidding. What a slam. Look out. Oh, man. That neck's got to be hurt after that.
He's setting it up.
Hang on.
What a move by King.
Yeah, I like King's chances now. Finisher.
The shoulders are down.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
Not today, too fast. His astonishing acrobatics coming through here.
The shoulders are down.
Not going to win many matches with that move. These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this. He's got him.
2.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Oh my, look at this! The final cut's gonna end this right here and now.
I think you're right. It's over.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver. That's how you put away an opponent. I love it.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades,
7.
and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. He used his opponent's momentum on that one. I'm not sure I can watch this.
9.
Oh, wow. Well, we're on the move here.
Going to the top. With all that build-up, it's sad to see it end like that. This one is waved off.
Everybody getting up and I just let it roll off. Got me thinking that the clock is ticking, I'm about to go. I've been in the back, playing the perfect attack. Custom the way to get up, I ain't playing no games, so yeah, it's a wrap. Thought you catch me sleeping on him, huh? Pay up, 'cause I came to collect.
The following Diva
Things are about to heat up.
Who needs entrances anyway?
From Portugal, the Specialist.
Oh, man. There it is.
It's on. Oh! Well, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. I think I saw two fly out. Well, we're on the move here.
Look out.
So punishing. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Quick thinking to avoid that. That might have hurt her ego more than anything else. And you have to wonder if that was the plan all along.
I think you may be right. You may be onto something there, Cole. You have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. I don't think she wants to do this on the outside.
But maybe she does, King. She's pretty rough and tough. She wants to do this in the ring.
Well, right now she does. I think she wants to do this anywhere.
With a move like that, she's just trying to insult her opponent.
Oh, out of nowhere!
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing. Man, she's making it look easy here. I don't think she's going to be able to stand after that. Oh my gosh, big time impact.
Fighting from a position of full health here. Look at the leg. This is what happens when someone wants to eradicate their opponent from competition.
Yeah, that leg can't stand much more abuse.
3. What a match this is going to be.
I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, Cole.
5.
The WWE Universe letting her hear it. She just will not let up. A little jealousy, perhaps, as she goes for the face. Looking to go skyborne.
Oh, man, from the high red district.
I wouldn't know what that's like. We're looking at complete domination here. Uh-oh. The natty by nature.
How impressive is that move? We know what this is.
Oh, it's bedtime. Here's a go to sleep.
1, 2.
Ow! Ooh.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? That's it. It's over. It's over.
A move like that is pretty dangerous for anyone involved.
Looking for the quick pin.
I don't think even the referee was ready for that.
And she raises her shoulder to interrupt the referee's count.
She sure did. Nicely done there.
Well, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just...
Warm up the buses. This one's over. Hoping to end it early.
Here's hope.
And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this.
Looking highly motivated here. What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker. Like she was taking that big home run swing. Oh, wait. Nice reversal.
Just toying with the competition a little. We're looking at complete domination here.
This might be it. Good grief. She's got the cover. 2.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying. 2. Look, Michael, she's looking at me. Don't act like you're not impressed. 3.
Slowly back to her feet.
No, not again. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. 5. That arm is now in an extremely compromising position. This is such a painful hold.
6. And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. 7. I don't think she wants to do this on the outside.
But maybe she does, King. She's pretty rough and tough. The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken off. Going toe-to-toe here.
Can she keep her down?
Maybe. 2. And the shoulders up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters.
It looks like there's some more fight left in this diva. I don't recall the last time I've seen these divas look more focused than they do here tonight.
I think everyone knows how that must feel. Look at this hang time.
Incredible! Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. It could be over right here, right now.
We're looking at complete domination.
She's got the cover. 2, 3.
Wow, what a win.
I'm watching for you. I've got your number. Yeah, I don't think you're ready. Don't speak. Now mind your manners and be respectful. You better keep it steady. Don't be jealous 'cause they like what they see. You say I'm devilish, but it's not what it seems. It comes so natural.
Here's your winner.
Oh, a serious knockout blow.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it. 3. Oh, wow. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. 4.
Some very opportunistic offense here.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet. WWE's finest, squaring off in what will assuredly be an exciting tag team encounter.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a better tag team match than we're about to see here.
And introducing the challengers, Brian and Chris. And their opponents, they are the Tag Team Champions, Adam Thunder and Steve Barber.
So much anticipation, and it all comes down to this.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Not today, too fast.
Up and over. That'll leave you confused for a while. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad. He makes the tag.
What a decapitating lariat.
Textbook offense here.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
He makes the tag.
Oh, wow. Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Not today, too fast.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. It'll be interesting to see who becomes the alpha male early in the contest.
Yeah, the fight is on for dominance. It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
And he dodges that one.
Caught with a devastating knee lift. My jaw hurts just watching it.
Yeah, and my teeth are getting loose after that.
how much more of this that back can take. Tag team championship at stake. Which team wants it more?
Well, that's the question of the night. That's the question this match will answer, Michael.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Wow! It doesn't get much better than that right there.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. The end of days. Can you say end of the world?
Yeah, it's the end of that guy's world.
And now he's back out on the apron.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. He's still not through.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
Down with a beautiful suplex. See what kind of response we'll get.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that suplex was perfect.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Just making his presence felt there.
Not today, too fast.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
And the ref starts the count. And there's the count.
Inside the ring again.
Yeah, and they should be. This is where the action needs to be.
Look out.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Thinking to avoid that.
Trying to build some offense. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
That packed a punch. This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves the earliest? That's important.
When this guy's on, look out.
Good grief! Somebody's going to get hurt in this match. There's some serious power right there. Much more of that, and he's not going to last long.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Right, and the message reads P-A-I-N. What are you doing? We got a match going on here. Oh, and he's going to have to do something big here. His partner is in bad shape.
He gets the tag.
And now he's back out on the apron.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Yeah, you really have to enjoy hurting someone.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Yeah, he's done it enough.
Not today, too fast.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
I think we know what this is.
That's it. He's done.
I gotta tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
Oh, what a slam! What impact!
There's clearly something about his face that he doesn't like.
Yeah, the same way I feel about yours. Hey, come on. There's no need for this.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Thinking to avoid that. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE. Looking for the win. The champion. There's the apron drop kick. That'll do it.
That was vicious. He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
He makes the tag.
Remember, in championship matches, the title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification. Yeah, that's why they call it the championship advantage. You can lose the match, but keep the title.
And again, that big boot connects.
2.
I don't know how much more damage he can take.
3. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing. Quit running your mouth and let them do this thing. He makes the tag.
Spike pile driver.
And that should be it.
Wow, now that's what you call a finisher. This might be it. Hot damn, it's exciting.
Looking for all the glory here.
2. This one's not over yet. We've seen plenty of people come back from being in a lot worse shape.
Not today, too fast. Oh, out of nowhere.
Just making his presence felt there, and he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here. Hey, starting to feel like a broken record here. Oh, wait, Cole, you do remember records, don't you?
What's a record? You mean for music?
Yes!
I download my stuff. The back is the largest area on the human body and thus always a target.
I know what you mean. You know, I've got a weak back.
How long did you have that?
Well, about a week back. He makes the tag. No, I can't look. It's over. That's got to be it.
There's the finishing move. Don't know if you have anything left after after that. Oh, that'll flatten you for good. That makes me glad I'm retired.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
The referee getting involved now.
It's got to be over now.
Dropped. And that was a hard shot. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
Not today. Too fast.
Now that's it. He's out. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
And the ref starts the count.
This might be it.
These are great competitors. Now that's how you make a statement. Here we go. Back inside the ring.
What do you mean we? We're still outside the ring, Cole. It's them. They're inside the ring. The shoulders are down.
1, 2. There he goes again.
And again. And again.
And again.
He makes the tag.
We might be looking at a broken nose here.
Looking for all the glory here.
2. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
The referee getting involved now.
Looks like his shoulder has a giant target on it. These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
We're looking at complete domination. That's it. It's over. It's over. Going for the cover. 1, 2.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Female Championship.
Level inside the arena rising. This is what it's all about. Two competitors going head-to-head to decide which one is truly the best. We are seconds away from the start of this title match.
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here. Barely any damage has been inflicted so far, but this one's not over yet. Going toe-to-toe here. Working for control.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
Not today, too fast. Oh, what a clothesline.
Fighting from a position of full health here. Dishing out some serious punishment here.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Well, if that's any indication, she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
No, she's on a mission here.
A moonsault, proof that WWE is the greatest athletes in the world, folks.
That was awesome. That was very, very impressive.
The chest cavity can only withstand so much abuse before it collapses.
I hope we don't see that here.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Today, too fast.
Look at that, she nailed her. Now that's how you land a well-placed strike on your opponent.
Yeah, that hit right on the money. Oh, wow. Well, we're on the move here.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base.
Oh. Oh, out of nowhere.
Oh no, she's in a bad way now.
She's trapped.
Paying attention to the back now. Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. I assure you, that hurts.
She is really putting her stamp on this match now.
The end may be near. Uh-oh, the DDT.
Oh, and that was executed perfectly. She's having a hard time getting back to her feet after that. Whoa! Don't get up!
Looking for the win. There it is. Rose got it.
Oh, go ahead and put it in the books.
The finisher. This could all be over right now.
If you asked me at the beginning of the night, I'd tell you that there was no way this title reign was coming to an end. But now, I'm not so sure. The challenger just refuses to be denied here tonight. That might have hurt her ego more than anything else.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. She is such a professional. She knows exactly what she's doing in there.
That is exactly what she needs to do to solidify herself as one of WWE's top divas.
6, 7.
Folks, I would not be surprised if we were looking at the crowning of a new champion here tonight. I don't recall the last time I saw a more focused challenger.
Thinking to avoid that.
The end may be near. There's no recovering from that.
Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that. Here's the cover. Perfectly executed. All these power moves tonight are making bigger and bigger impacts.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
2.
Man, this has been a great matchup.
You're right about that, Cole. A Matt classic. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring. We're looking at complete domination here.
This may settle the score right here. Well, that's it.
Knee to the skull. The GTS connects. One.
And she raises her shoulder to interrupt the referee's count.
She sure did.
It looks like there's some more fight left in this diva. Oh man, that'll scramble your insides.
Wow, look at that power. What makes it even more impressive is that it's all in one motion.
She's targeting the arm now.
Every muscle in that body is battered now.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage. Uh-oh! Big move coming! Watch it!
There it is. Rose got it.
Oh, go ahead and put it in the books. Rose has got this one.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
And that title may change hands. Let's see. A spectacular performance.
Here's your winner and still female champion, Nicole Rose.
You're looking at the winner of this one-on-one match.
Another huge victory for our champion.
And what an amazing effort put forth by these divas. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
the challenger, from the land of the rising sun, the Body. And his opponent, from the Rocky Mountains, he is the fighting champion, Dan the Tank.
So much anticipation. This is going to be one for the record books.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup. This is what makes him so dangerous.
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top. I like it. That's the way it should be.
Not today, too fast.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Can you imagine the celebration that will take place? Probably into the wee hours of the morning. If we crown a new champion here tonight. Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
Well, we're on the move here.
3. Oh, wow.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
4.
I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
It's the way I always used to do it.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Today, too fast.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. Oh, out of nowhere!
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will get everything they have to win here tonight.
Oh, that goes without saying, Cole. The WWE Championship, it's what it's all about here in the WWE. Every superstar wants to be the champion, and tonight's match is no exception.
A textbook maneuver there.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Ow, that hurt.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Look out! 3.
Oh my gosh! Stay down! Stay down! Hang on.
6.
That's it. He's done.
What a finishing maneuver. This could be it. It's got to be it.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Here we go, back inside the ring.
What do you mean we? We're still outside the ring, Cole. It's them. They're inside the ring. A shoulder block. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one. It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
We're looking at complete domination here. If there's one place you don't want to get pummeled, it's your face.
No kidding. Whew, that's hurting me. Hey, so effective. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath.
Somebody stop this. If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while. This guy's just too strong. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it. He looks absolutely unstoppable here.
What a reversal. Not today. Too fast.
Look at this.
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life. You gotta believe this one's over.
Wow, I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move. Hey, this may very well be it. 1, 2.
Looks to me like the gas tank is at about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's for sure. We may have to worry about internal injuries.
Wait, is he still conscious?
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
I think he's got him.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Look out.
Uh-oh, the bear hug squeezing the life away.
Oh, there's nothing that hurts worse than a good hard bear hug.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Look out, look out. This could be it. Choke slam, choke slam.
Oh, man, that should do it. This guy's just too strong.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go. 2.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. Whoa! Whoa!
There's no recovering from that.
Look at that! He's bleeding like a stuck pig! Looking for all the glory here. 2, 3. And he keeps it. What a win. That match was incredible. I can't believe
a slam.
Oh, that slam's devastating from any angle. I don't know how much more damage he can take.